Hello, kindergartners. It's Mr. Cutler here again. Happy March. It wouldn't be another month without some wobbly project that Mr. Cutler likes to do. So we're going to make our wobbly clover guy or clover person. So what you're going to need today is you're going to need the materials we gave you. We're going to need crayons, glue, and scissors. Okay, so we're gonna make a 3-leaf clover and make them wobbly, just like we've done with a whole bunch of other projects. All right, I'm gonna take my crayons and my glue, put it off to the side. These are my arms and legs for him. These are gonna be the feet and the hands. Of course, he's gonna need a hat. So let's first cut out the clover, the shamrock person. Here we go. All right, remember to cut on the line. Thumbs on top, shortcuts to, turn the paper, not the scissors. And as always, if I'm cutting faster than you, you can always pause me. If you're going faster than Mr. Cutler, you can always fast forward me. That is the magic of the iPad. All right, so you're gonna cut out the clover here. Shamrock and clover have the same meaning, so there you go. As you can see, it's a 3-leaf. I hear that a 4-leaf clover are hard to find, but if you find it, it gives you good luck, and maybe there's a leprechaun near it. All right, so you see how I have black lines on this one? I'm gonna probably use this part right here so I don't see the black lines that I didn't cut out. So I'm gonna put this right here. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut out the hat. Now, if you notice, this is gonna be the top. Underneath, there's no clover, so this would be upside down, okay? So you're gonna make sure that we have it this way, just like this. All right, so here's our wobbly shamrock. Now we gotta get his hat ready. All right, remember, take your time. There you go. Awesome, good job. There's a lot of curves on these with the shamrock and the hat. There we go. Oops. Remember, turn the paper. Take your time, watch your fingers. Like I said, pause me if I'm going faster. Fast forward me if you've already cut yours out. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now, once again, you're might see some black lines on yours. I'm just gonna use this part. I'm gonna put right here some glue for his hat, okay? Some glue for his hat. And so I'm gonna go right here on the top. Remember, this is the top part, so you gotta make sure this part's right up here. Don't do this. Make sure you have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna flip it over and have my wobbly shamrock with his hat, okay? Don't worry, we're not using the crayons yet. Now, we gotta put on his arms and his legs. So I'm gonna fold just like you folded before. You go forward, take your time, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. There you go, good job, take your time. And remember, it's okay if it's not perfect. And then it looks like an accordion. Okay, now that's got one for the arm here. Here comes another arm. I'm gonna go forward, backward, forward, backward. There you go. Keep going back and forth. And then there's another arm. Now, they're the same length, the arms and the legs, so it doesn't make a difference which one you put it on if you put it for the arms and the legs. I'm gonna fold this one. Forward, backward, forward, backward. There you go. Good job. Your time. And I'll put that one for the leg. And forward, backward. Remember, pause me if I'm going faster than you. There you go. And it's almost like a bunch of stairs. Now, when you glue on the arms and the legs, you want to put it behind the shamrock. The hat went in front of the shamrock, but the arms and legs you want to put behind. So I'm going to put some glue here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on right here on the side, I'm going to hold it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got one arm there. And then this one right here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to put it behind the shamrock. There you go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I have his arms. His wobbly arms are on. Now I got to do the legs. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I go right here and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm still using the same shamrock there, but you see how there's two little bumps right there? I'm putting the arms on the first bump, and then the bottom part of the bump, I'm putting the legs, okay? And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm gonna put it underneath. Now here's the test. Before you put away your glue, make sure the arms and the legs don't fall off. Okay, my arms and legs stayed on. Now, this part here is we're gonna make 2 of these the hands and 2 of these shamrocks the feet, okay? So I'm gonna cut out these shamrocks, and these are smaller, so remember, take your time when you're cutting, and make sure you do your thumbs on top. And I know you might need a little break and stretch out your fingers because there's a lot of cutting involved in this one for our shamrock, wobbly shamrock. All right, has anyone seen the leprechaun? Has anyone seen one? I don't know. Could be some running around here at our school, but we'll see. All right, there we go. Cut out here. All right, so there's one. Okay, and I'm gonna cut out the next one. Make sure you don't lose them. Make sure you keep them all together. Mr. Cutler, he's gotta make sure he stays a little more organized here, because once I cut them out, you definitely don't wanna put it somewhere else and look, and then you're gonna have a missing hand or a missing foot, so you gotta make sure you put them in a place that you know exactly where you can find them, okay? It's like my keys. Mrs. Cutler always says, Mr. Cutler, make sure you put your keys on the key rack. If I don't put them on the key rack, next morning I'm running around the house looking for my keys. All right, there you go. Got another shamrock here. The clover. All right, there we go. I'm cutting this out. Take your time. It is a little harder because it's smaller, so you got to do a lot, like little cuts, shortcuts. Make sure you do that, because these are going to be for the feet and the hands. Okay, there you go. I can't believe it's March, everyone. It's crazy how this time. All right, here's 1, 2, 3. I need one more, 4. Okay, so make sure you take your time, cut it out. If you need to take a break, pause, stretch out your fingers. A lot of little cuts here on this one. You know, everyone's at a different pace, and that's no problem. Some of you can cut like faster than a tornado, and if you're like Mr. Cutler, you need a little more time just to make sure that you're cutting in the right spots, okay? All right, so now I have my shamrock. So I'm gonna put my hand on first. So I'm gonna put this hand over here. Now, once again, you see the black lines on this? I want it to be this way so I don't see the black lines, okay? So I'm gonna put glue right here, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you see how my shamrock isn't it right there? I'm gonna have it so this part sticks out like a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing on this one here. I don't want this part to show the black lines, so for the hand here, for our shamrock, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip it over, and then I'm gonna make it so it like sticks out like a hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have his shamrock hands. Now I gotta do his feet. Oh my gosh, I almost lost my shamrocks. Remember how I was just talking about how I was gonna lose them? I gotta make sure I remember where I put them. All right, here we go. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm gonna have it more like pointing down like this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one foot. And the last one right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm gonna go right here for the other foot. All right, that is it with the cutting, and that is it with the folding. Now we get to decorate the hat and the face, okay? So you can get creative. I was just gonna give you some ideas, just showing you the feet and the arms and the legs. Now, for the hat, what we're gonna do this year is you can take a color, probably not orange because it'll blend in, and you're gonna wanna make almost like a belt across the top. I know it's weird to say a belt for a hat, But what you're gonna wanna do is, I wanna have a buckle right here, like a yellow one. Yellow doesn't really show up too well on the orange, but I kinda want like a yellow buckle. You can make it different. And then the belt's gonna kinda go across here, this part here, okay? And it's gonna go across the top of the hat, all right? And in order for me to see my yellow a little more, I might outline it like that. So right here, it's like a yellow gold. I probably should say gold because that's what we're looking for, right? At the end of the rainbow. All right, and then you can do that. You can decorate your hat however you would like. Now, what you can do is, so you got to give the shamrock. You got to be able to see. I know shamrocks out in the wild don't have eyes, a nose, and a mouth, but our guy has arms and legs. So let's give him some eyes. And you can do blue. You can do whatever color eyes you want. So you can put one here, one here. All right. You got to give a nose there for our wobbly shamrock. There you go. And of course, a big smile. You gotta give a big smile for your shamrock. Just like this, okay? Like I said, decorate it how you wanna decorate it, because once you cut it and glue it, you do what you need to do. So, here's our wobbly activity for the month of March, our wobbly shamrock, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed this project. You can hang this up to decorate around your house, and I hope you all have a happy and fun March. Good job, kindergartners.